Hey, this is Daryl from the Jackson Fishing Team, and I'd like to welcome you if you're a returning supporter, and if you're first time here, welcome. Hopefully you'll continue on and find what I offer up in fly tying or my fishing adventures will interest you. Anyway, so let's go on with ready to tie is a Cliffy Shad Fly. And we'll take a look at that, and we will explain the materials. You know, I'm going on an upcoming shad thing up in the Roanoke River in North Carolina, and then of course we'll probably be fishing for them here in South Carolina too. So let's take a look at this. Alright, this is the Cliffy Shad pattern. I'm using medium dumbbell eyes, but you could use or not dumbbell eyes, but bead chain, but you could use dumbbell eyes if you want. And we'll explain the materials as we tie this. Looks pretty simple. Again, I'm using a Mustad 3407 saltwater hook in a size 6. You can get by with a 3366 on most of these shad flies, but I didn't have any, and I'm using these. It's probably equivalent, except the 3366 is a freshwater hook. And why not? The shads start off in salt water when they're coming in. I'm going to use some 140 denier in yellow for this one here. I suppose you could tie this in whatever color you want, but I'm tying this one in yellow. Let me use some yellow calf tail. Just going to take a pinch. And this one here kind of has a shorter tail. And we're going to clean out the shorts. And I'm going to use my hook gap as the measurement for how long that tail should be past where I'm going to attach it at. And we're going to use this to build up a body, but I think I'm going to go ahead and trim this off a little bit. Next, I'm going to use some silver flat tinsel to wrap around for the body. Park this up here, and we'll create a silver body here. And we'll trim that off. And then we'll hide that trimmed off end, and we're going to give this a whip finish just for now. And we'll be reattaching our thread here shortly. Next material we're going to use is some Mylar cord in small in pearl. And we just want this to be roughly the length of the tail and in the hook shank. And what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to pick out this core. And put it over the eye of the hook, kind of give it the tail a little flash. And once we got that in there, we're going to restart our thread. Yeah, that looks good. And then we're going to take, using some gold medium bead chains in gold. And that'll be our little weight on there. Take a peek, make sure I got those level. And helicopter to make sure they're tight. And we'll whip finish. Kind of separate our flash right there at the tail. And we'll add a little head cement. Clean out the eye a little bit. On there. And there you have it. The Cliffy Shad Fly. It probably looks pretty good in other colors, but I'm going to use this one in yellow. I hope you found that interesting. I think that's our third shad fly we've tied, and we got 3 more to do. So I always try to do them in a series of 6. So we'll see what happens on the next one. But anyway, I'm Daryl, and I hope you give this fly a try, and hopefully you're out there trying, if you've got shad available on the shad run, that you're giving it a go. All right, we'll see you on the water.